Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam.
And I'm Tristan, and today we're going to be watching The Shawshank Redemption.
So this is what I would think a lot of people would consider a classic. I've never seen it though.
Yeah, I've seen like parts of it, I think, or it's been on when I've been around. So I know like some of the characters in it, and I kind of know the setting of it, but I don't think I've ever watched this movie all the way through. I think I've just seen like parts of it.
Yeah, I have a lot of experiences with movies like that where you happen to be in the room when it's on.
Yeah.
So you get little glimpses of things, but you never actually sat down and watched the whole thing all the way through.
Yeah, but I think people really like this movie.
Yeah, they definitely
do. This is like a really big movie. So
yeah, this is something that I have been meaning to get around to watching for a long time now, but I just happened to never get a chance to check it out. I really don't even know what I'm getting into here. I think it has something to do with a prison.
Yeah, I think that's what I remember from it as well, but I don't know if that's the whole movie or if that's just a part of it, so I don't really I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the story of it.
Yeah, same.
But I do think that is true.
Okay, I saw Morgan Freeman was in it.
Yep.
That's, I think, all of my knowledge, all my Shawshank knowledge going into this watch.
There's another guy that's in it that I don't know his name, but his face is very familiar. Other than that, I don't know anything.
Other than that, well,
I don't know what to say about it, but I'm excited. Yeah. Everybody hypes it up.
I know. I would love to see if we get a good understanding of what all the hype is about.
Yeah.
Well, since we don't really know what we're getting into, I'm ready to jump on in if you are.
Let's do it.
This is an older movie I'm getting from the car, the music playing.
Oh, yeah,
I actually did not know that.
Like the time period of the movie.
Yeah.
That's the guy that I was saying I don't know his name, but he's familiar.
Okay.
Doesn't he look familiar to you?
Need a better look.
Well, that sounds like bullets.
It does. It's bullets.
And it's bullets.
And a gun.
Uh-oh.
Bullets are kind of useless without the gun, so that makes sense.
Oh, and the alcohol?
Oh, is he gonna off himself?
Well, it looks like he's looking at a house, so...
Mr. Dufresne, describe the confrontation you had with your wife the night that she was murdered.
Oh.
It was very bitter. She said she was glad I knew, that she hated all the sneaking around.
Oh, she cheated on him.
I'll see you in hell before I see you in Reno. Those were the words you used, Mr. Dufresne, according to the testimony of your neighbors.
Uh-oh.
They're trying to find out if he killed her.
She packed a bag to go and stay with Mr. Quentin.
Glenn Quentin.
Her lover.
Golf pro at the Snowden Hills Country Club.
Ooh, a golf pro.
Later, I drove to his house to confront them. They weren't home, so I parked in the turnout. Waited.
That's where he was.
That's where he is there. With the gun.
When they arrived, you went up to the house and murdered them.
I got back in the car and I drove home to sleep it off.
It's where the cleaning woman shows up, finds your wife riddled with .38 caliber bullets.
Ooh.
Now, does that strike you as a fantastic coincidence, Mr. Dufresne, or is it just me?
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
It does sound very fishy.
The police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun was found.
Since I am innocent of this crime, sir, I find it decidedly inconvenient that the gun was never found.
Ooh. But also, if the gun was never found, then how could you even prove that he did it?
They can't.
They can't prove it either way.
Yeah, exactly. Unless the actual criminal comes forward and confesses.
At the scene of the crime, we have footprints, tire tracks, we have bullets strewn on the ground which bear his fingerprints.
Okay, so they got a lot of other evidence. Okay. It's not just his word.
Think about this. A revolver holds 6 bullets, not 8.
Okay.
Because they had to reload.
This was revenge.
Yeah, if they were shot a lot.
That means that he fired the gun empty and then stopped to reload.
That's right.
You strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne. It chills my blood just to look at you.
Oh, he's going to jail.
I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back.
Oh.
One for each of your victims. So be it.
Dang.
2 life sentences? How does that even work?
That's how it always is.
I know. If you were sentenced to 300 years in prison.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm living to 400, bitch. But I mean, obviously we don't know if he did it, but I really get the feeling
Freeman.
There's Morgan Freeman.
He looks really young here.
I really get the feeling he's innocent.
By the way, they set it up.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, why would that is a crazy coincidence, though.
Crazy coincidence.
He shows up there.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. I mean, I learned my lesson.
What did you do?
I'm a changed man. I'm no longer a danger to society. That's God's honest truth.
Oh,
He was very young when he got in here.
Yeah, he's staying.
He's staying. Did it say on there at all what he did?
If it did, I didn't find
I didn't
it.
see it either.
How'd it go? Same old shit, different day.
And how you
Same
feel?
old shit.
I'm up for rejection next week.
Up
I'm
for
up
rejection.
for rejection, so they like no.
So those hearings are just formalities.
I'm the guy who can get it for you. Cigarettes, a bag of reefer, if that's your thing.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
How do you do it?
I'm a regular Sears and Roebuck.
Been there long enough that he's learned the ropes.
He's got the connections.
Mm-hmm.
So when Andrew Dufresne came to me in 1949 and asked me to smuggle Rita Hayworth into the prison for him, I told him, no problem.
Smuggle Rita Hayworth, a person and a woman at that, into what is
Conjugal
obviously a
visit?
men's prison.
Andy came to Shawshank Prison in early 1947 for murdering his wife and the fella she was banging.
Was banging. That is a small door.
Very tiny.
You speak English, butt steak? You follow this officer.
Get over there, butt steak.
The hell kind of name is that? Butt steak.
I don't know, but I like it.
All right, who's your horse?
That little sack of shit. 8. 8 from the front. He'll be first.
Oh, bullshit. I'll take that egg.
To do what?
Maybe to die.
First time I laid eyes on him, looked like a stiff breeze would blow him over. That was my first impression of the man.
What do you say, Red? Tall drink of water with a silver spoon up his ass.
Yeah, all the prisoners seem to be in a really good mood.
I mean, they're just hyped up. There's nothing else for them to do, so they get excited about new people coming.
I'm just saying that it's probably not like terrible conditions here
Oh, I bet it's bad.
for a prison.
I don't think they're sending somebody who murdered 2 people to a good prison.
It's Mr. Hadley. He's captain of the guards. I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. You are convicted felons. Rule number 1, no blasphemy.
Oh.
Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me. Welcome to Shawshank.
Mm-hmm.
Shawshank Redemption?
Oh,
Turn around.
They were in high spirits, though.
well, the guys that have been here were. Maybe just day one's the worst.
Turn around. You louse him.
Oh, delouse them? Oh, powder.
Move out of the cage, go to your left, pick up your clothes and Bible. Next man up.
Oh.
Right. Right.
Can't you?
Yeah,
Let
get that
them
off
get
of
the
or
powder off
something.
of them?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very toxic. First night's the toughest.
Naked as the day you were born. Skin burning and half blind from that delousing shit they throw on you.
Oh, man.
The only question is, who's it gonna be?
Oh, is that what they were
It's as
betting
good a
on?
thing to bet on as any, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had my money on Andrew Dufresne.
Well, that actually probably was a good bet to place. Not that he knew that, of course, but the guy is what we think is innocent. Yeah, this place looks extremely depressing.
Yeah. It's a prison.
I mean, especially if you're innocent. Are they harassing the new prisoners?
For sure.
I know a couple of big old bull
Oh,
queers.
he's crying.
Love to make
Oh.
your acquaintance.
Whoever bet on him wins.
I don't belong here.
He was talking and they're crying. Did he bet on him? I think he did. Yeah.
Oh, right, and that makes sense. That's why they'd be harassing them, trying to get them to cry when they're already so vulnerable. Damn.
What is your malfunction, you fat barrel of monkey spunk?
Oh,
Monkey spunk. Oh.
they're not going to be nice to him.
Well, shut the f*** up or I'll sing you a lullaby.
Man, shut up.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
You don't understand. I'm not supposed to be here.
Open that cell.
Yeah, he's about to get his ass Beat.
Oh, jeez. Oh, he's not done, is he? Oh, even that guy's shook. Holy crap. You're gonna kill him.
Yeah. This is prison.
Alright, I get that.
I swear by God and Sonny Jesus, you will all visit the infirmary. Every last motherfucker in here.
That guy just loves his job way too much.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he just wants to beat the crap out of someone.
His first night in the joint, Andy Dufresne cost me 2 packs of cigarettes.
Come on,
Andy.
Andy, you couldn't have cried? Uh-oh.
He was looking at his...
Yeah, he's looking a little too long. What is it?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That looks real
Are
good.
you going to eat that?
No.
Do you mind?
Is that like the only way they get good protein in here? Jeez. Or is this guy just a
That's
freak?
nice and ripe.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's not eating it.
Oh.
He's got a pet.
Jake says thank you.
Gee.
Fell out of his nest over by the plate shop. I'm going to look after him until he's big enough to fly.
I like that. I thought he was
Yeah.
going to eat that maggot.
I thought he was too.
Morning, fellas. Fine morning, isn't it?
This guy's having a great time.
Yeah, because he won the bet.
Yeah.
I'm all lined up here, just like a
That's right.
pretty little chorus line. Yeah, look at that. Stand the sky. Oh, Lord.
Lots of cigs for this guy.
Yes. Richmond, Virginia.
Smell my ass.
Smell my ass.
How's that horse of mine doing anyway? Good?
Oh,
He
shit.
died?
I was going to say, he's freaking probably dead, but I was joking.
I was just wondering if anyone knew his name.
Doesn't matter what his name was, he's dead.
That's not true.
Andy's like, don't talk to me like that. You know who I am? I murdered 2 people.
Hey,
Oh, this is the guy that's looking at him.
anybody get to you yet? Hey, we all need friends in here. I could be a friend to you.
Andy, run away.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do not want that guy as a friend.
Wasn't until a month went by that he finally opened his mouth to say more than 2 words to somebody.
Wow, a whole month.
As it turned out, that somebody was me.
Like, don't talk to me. I lost a bunch of cigs.
Because you couldn't cry.
Yeah.
I'm Andy Dufresne.
Wife-killing banker.
No, he knows.
Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
You gonna fit right in. Everybody in is innocent.
Everybody
You know
says.
that?
Yeah.
I wonder if you might get me a rock hammer.
Why?
What do you care?
Well, if it was a toothbrush, I wouldn't ask questions. I just quote a price. But then a toothbrush is a non-lethal object, isn't it?
Most of the time.
So I'm a rock hound. At least I was in my old life. I'd like to be again on a limited basis.
Who loves rocks?
I have no enemies here.
No?
Not yet.
Wait a while.
Yeah.
Sisters have taken quite a liking to you, especially Boggs.
The sisters.
Those are the sisters.
Explain to them I'm not homosexual.
Neither are they.
Doubt it. Yeah.
Bull queers take by force. That's all they want or understand. But if I were you, I'd grow eyes in the back of my head.
Thanks for the advice.
Or in the back of his butt.
Then I'd guess you want to escape. Tunnel under the wall, maybe. If I missed something here, what's funny?
You'll understand when you see the rock hammer.
My normal markup's 20%. Let's make it an even $10.
10 it is.
Waste of money, if you ask me.
How do you get money in here?
Yeah.
Like, is he allowed to use his money from the outside world?
They do catch you with it. You don't know me. You mention my name, we'd never do business again. Not for shoelaces or a stick of gum. Now, you got that?
I'm pretty sure in prisons today you can pay for things with your actual money. So
I have no
maybe
idea.
that is the case. I don't know. I haven't gone to. We gotta go to prison.
I mean, I've been there.
You just forgot.
Yeah, blacked out the whole time.
I could see why some of the boys took him for snobby. He had a quiet way about him, a walk and a talk that just wasn't normal around here.
He does seem to stand out for some reason.
I think it would be fair to say I liked Andy from the start.
He's just a chill guy that killed
He's a
his
chiller.
wife, his ex-wife. Well, I guess they didn't get divorced.
He's a chill murderer, allegedly.
Allegedly. Just like everybody in this place.
Yeah, they've got a whole system down.
Damn. Cigs are a commodity in this place.
Mm-hmm. A hot commodity.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend? Here's your book.
Ask him how Jake's doing. That's the same guy, right?
Yeah. I thought he was actually going to ask him.
I wish he did. I want to see Jake.
Andy doesn't really look chill. He looks pissed.
Yeah, like someone could be hiding.
Yeah,
Oh,
here we
no. It's one of the sisters.
I knew something felt fishy.
Oh, no. No, he's outnumbered.
Oh.
Get this in your eyes, it blinds you.
Hold on, honey.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, there's
shit.
a third guy. Crap.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
Better that way.
Oh, yeah, they're giving it to him raw dog.
Stop.
Well, that's what's happening.
Very insensitive way of putting it.
That Andy fought the good fight, and the sisters let him be.
Oh,
I wish I
shit.
could tell you that. But prison is no fairy tale world.
Yeah.
He never said who did it, but we all knew.
That's crazy.
Every so often, Andy would show up with fresh bruises. The sisters kept at him,
Oh my gosh.
sometimes not. And that's how it went for Andy. That was his routine.
Gosh, once would be horrible enough.
The roof of the license plate factory needs resurfacing. I need a dozen volunteers for a week's work.
Oh yeah, Andy, get on that.
More than 100 men volunteered for the job.
Oh. Of course. He whispered something to the guard.
Me and some fellows I know were among the names called.
Wouldn't you know it?
Well, all right, you're going to pay some taxes, but you'll still end up with...
Oh, yeah. Maybe enough to buy a new car, and then what? I gotta pay tax on the car.
Oh, he was a banker. He's listening to this conversation.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's gonna like go try to help him.
Keep telling no.
All these guys are like, what are you doing? Bad idea.
Mr. Hadley, do you trust your wife?
Oh, he's really taking a risk.
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife. The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
Bullshit. Tax-free?
Tax-free. IRS.
Tax-free?
I suppose I could set it up for you. That would save you some money. You get the forms, I'll prepare them for you. Nearly free of charge.
Nearly. What does he want?
3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
Oh.
They're all like, what
waiting
the
in suspense.
What are you Jimmy staring at? Back to work!
Eyes on the map.
And that's how it came to pass.
It worked
They
out.
got it.
They got their
Wow.
beers.
Pick up while it's cold, ladies.
He just has to say something.
Eyes on the map.
He spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face.
Want a cold one, Andy? No, thanks. Gave up drinking.
Oh.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Kind of what got him in here.
I think he did it just to feel normal again, if only for a short while.
Yeah, how long's that gonna last, unfortunately?
I want to carve the pieces myself. One side in alabaster, the opposing side in soapstone. What do you think?
I think it'll take years.
Years I got. What I don't have are the rocks. Pickings are pretty slim in the yard.
Yeah, I mean, he's in here for, what was it, 3 life sentences? 2 life sentences?
2 life sentences.
So he does have the time.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ask you something. Why'd you do it?
He didn't.
Brad, just like everybody else here. What are you in for?
Murder. Same as you.
Innocent.
Only guilty man in Shawshank.
Ah. He actually admits that he did it. I wonder if they'll tell us later.
Yeah, what his story is, who he
looked
murdered
really
and why.
young, yeah, in that picture, so
Yeah.
he probably did something stupid.
Peter. Benny. Were these guys that had the cell. I'm wondering where this is going. Like, is he eventually gonna somehow have his innocence proved? Because I don't know that anybody's even working on that.
Yeah, I don't believe that he did it, you know?
Right,
They're kind of setting it up like he didn't. Or maybe he did. That'd be crazy twist.
That'd be a big twist.
Wait. Here she comes. This is the part I really like, just when she does that shit with her hair.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've seen it 3 times this month.
Are you decent?
Me?
Whoa!
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things.
What do you want?
Rita Hayworth.
What?
Can you get
Here we
her?
go.
Take a few weeks.
Weeks?
I don't have her stuff down in front of my pants right now, I'm sorry to say.
Tell him what I'm doing here.
No, I wanted to save that.
So he's asking him to get him a famous woman.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
Ain't you gonna scream?
Let's get this over with.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I thought he didn't really look like he was putting up that much of a struggle.
I'm gonna open my fly, and you're gonna swallow what I give you to swallow.
Oh.
Anything you put in my mouth, you're gonna lose.
No. You'll understand.
Yeah, bite the shit off.
In fact, I hear the bite reflex is so strong, they have to pry the victim's jaws open with a crowbar.
He's like, oh.
Boggs didn't put anything in Andy's mouth, and neither did his friends. What they did do is beat him within an inch of his life.
Oh,
Andy spent a month in the infirmary.
A month?
Time's up, Boggs.
Solitary confinement.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but a little toilet. And that guy deserves worse. What's happening?
Uh-oh. It's his time to get it.
What?
Oh, shit. Really good, but what is going on?
Is it because the captain likes Andy?
Oh. Well, if he killed Andy, then he wouldn't get that tax thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
finally,
shit.
he's beaten someone who deserves it.
Yeah. Oh, he never walked again.
Good.
It's the first thing that officer did right.
Yeah.
That patrolman, the guard, whatever he is in here. Prison guard.
Sounds good to us. I figure we owe him that much for the beer.
Man likes to play chess. Let's get him some rocks.
Oh. I say chessboard. I don't know why I said that. Chessboard, like it's this exhilarating sport or something.
Look, it's a dangerous game, because if you get caught with a bunch of rocks in your pocket, they're probably going to think you're trying to keep them to use them as a weapon.
Yeah.
Hey, Wood, that isn't soapstone. That ain't alabaster either.
What are you, geologist?
Horse apple.
Bullshit.
Oh, horse shit. Petrified.
Petrified horse doo-doo.
Oh. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and that's going to sit on your hands all day.
Okay, you don't need to smell it.
And by the week Andy was due back, we had enough rocks
Wow.
saved up to keep him busy till rapture.
Holy shit.
It's a lot of rocks.
And of course, the most important item. Rita Hayworth herself.
I was wondering
so-
if that's what he meant, like a picture.
Yeah, he's got like a big poster, I think.
Mm-hmm. There she is.
Oh, no charge. Welcome back.
That's nice.
That's really nice.
Heads up. We're tossing the cells.
Oh.
119.
Impromptu inspection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
Okay.
You know they're not putting any of it back for him.
No. And we want this picture of Rita.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no!
I'll be really mad if they mess up his Rita picture.
Where's he hiding all these rocks? He's not doing it in his cell, maybe?
Pleased to see you reading this. Any favorite passages?
Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
Man should have a skill.
Wanna explain this? It's called a rock.
What is it?
For shaping and polishing rocks.
Oh. He made those?
He sure did. Remember, he wanted to make chess pieces.
Yeah, but it looks so
Looks
good.
good,
It's
yeah.
really impressive.
Can't say I
And we
approve of
got
this,
Rita.
but I suppose
It's cool.
exceptions can be made.
Good.
Dawson's sales was just an excuse. Truth is, Norton wanted to size Andy up.
Hmm.
Oh, I see.
You enjoy working in the laundry?
No, sir, not especially.
Well, perhaps we can find something more befitting a man of your education.
Oh. I wonder if he's gonna get to use his skills.
Hey, Jake, where's Brooks?
I was gonna say,
my
is that
God.
Jake all grown up?
Jake is freaking huge.
Well, I'll give you the dime tour. Come on.
He seems like he would be a good guy to work with.
Yeah.
He seems super nice.
What
and
did he
chill,
do to get in here?
Right? Maybe he's been in here forever.
Yeah.
Why me? Why now?
I don't know. It'd be nice to
Yeah.
have some company down here for a change.
Dufresne!
Good question, though, Andy.
Very good question.
That's the one.
I need help with this tax form.
Yeah.
I'm Deacons. I was thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' educations.
Yeah.
So the library assistant was just a cover or a way to get him available.
To help all
Yeah.
these guys with their financial needs.
So, Mr. Deacons.
Mr. Deacons.
So professional.
Yeah, like he's working at the bank still.
Got you out of the laundry, though, didn't it?
Well, might do more than that. How about expanding the library, get some new books in there?
Gonna ask for something. Ask for pool table.
Budget stretched thin as it is.
I see.
Well, he asked.
Yeah.
He asked anyway.
But you write your letters if it makes you happy. I'll even mail them for you. How's that?
So Andy started writing a letter.
Something.
He said he could, so.
And Andy got no answers.
He was doing the numbers.
He's crunching those numbers.
He's crunching those numbers.
In April, Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank. Year after that, he did them all, including the wardens.
Wow.
He's very valuable.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Yes, sir. Andy was a regular cottage industry. In fact, it got so busy at tax time, he was allowed a staff.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Red, Andy, it's Brooks.
Watch the door. Please, Brooks, just calm the fuck down, will you?
Come on. What the hell?
What
is going on?
happened?
He's losing his mind.
I got no choice. Brooks, you're not gonna hurt Haywood. We all know that. Even Haywood knows that, right, Haywood? Sure, I know that, sure.
I don't know. He's made him bleed.
Yeah.
Brooks, look at his neck. He's bleeding.
It's the only way they'd let me stay.
Come on, this is crazy. You don't want to do this. Come on.
Put in the library, maybe? I wonder if they're trying to take his library job from him.
What the hell did you do to set him off anyway?
I didn't do nothing. I come in here to say fare thee well. Ain't you heard his parole come through?
Oh. He's getting out of the prison.
But he wants to stay.
He's probably been there so long.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, well, that's enough out of you.
I heard he had you shitting in your pants. You.
Would you knock it off? Brooks ain't no bug. Just institutionalized.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave.
Like this place has been his home for so long. It gives him meaning, gives him something to do.
In here, he's an important man. He's an educated man. Outside, he's nothing.
Yeah, what's he gonna do when he gets out?
On with arthritis in both hands. Probably couldn't get a library card if he tried.
That's really, really sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Because he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
You believe whatever you want, Floyd. But I'm telling you, these walls are funny. First you hate them, then you get used to them.
Yeah.
Enough time passes, you get so you depend on them. That's institutionalized.
Shit. You can never get like that. Oh, yeah? Say that when you've been here as long as Brooks has.
Goddamn right. They send you here for life,
That's exactly what they take.
Yeah. Aww.
I
He's all
can't
dressed
take care
up.
of you no more, Jake.
Oh no.
What? You can't bring him with you?
I like his outfit. They literally just let him out. And now he's just like, what? Oh no.
I can't believe how fast things move on the outside.
Yeah. Like the cars and stuff. Because when he went in there, it was the early 1900s, even maybe late 1800s.
Yeah.
That would be a
World went and got
crazy
itself
transition.
in a big damn hurry.
Yeah. Like, not even is he all alone out there and stuff. It's like everything's so different than when he went in.
Yeah.
It's hard work. I try to keep up, but my hands hurt most of the time.
Oh, it's arthritis.
Make sure you double bag, like the lady says. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh,
You
God.
can speak to him with respect.
Yeah.
Very much. Sometime
Now you got a bunch of birds.
I keep thinking Jake might just show up and say hello, but he never does.
Maybe we'll get this though.
I have trouble sleeping at night.
He's tossing and turning.
I could shoot the manager while I was at it, sort of like a bonus. I've decided not to stay.
Yeah, where's he going?
I doubt they'll kick up any fuss. Not for an old crook like me.
No, what are you doing?
Oh,
He packed a suitcase.
Yeah, but he's also...
Uh,
Yeah. What'd you write?
you wrote his name.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, that was painfully depressing.
Yeah.
You should have died in here.
Why they gotta go and make it so sad? Jesus.
In a way that we never would have expected.
Jeez. That was rough.
It was.
What's all this?
You tell me, fuck stick, they're all addressed to you.
Take it.
They were back to him?
In response to your repeated inquiries, the state has allocated the enclosed funds for your library.
He got it.
Oh my God.
We trust this will fill your needs. We now consider the matter closed. Please stop sending us letters. It only took 6 years.
Oh,
He's been there that long?
I believe you're crazy enough. Now you better get all this stuff out of here like the captain said.
6
I'm gonna go pinch
years?
a loaf. When I come back, this is all gone, all right?
I'm gonna go pinch a loaf.
What does that mean?
Take a shit.
Yeah, okay. I wish I didn't ask.
Andy, do you hear that?
He's like, no.
No, hear what?
What is he doing? He's
You're
locking
gonna
him in
lock
there?
him in. You're gonna get in trouble. They like you. You don't want to ruin what
I
you
know,
got
it
here.
seemed like that guy was. Oh, he's gonna.
He's gonna play music
for
the whole
everyone.
place.
Yeah. Oh my God, Andy.
He's gonna be in so much
I know.
trouble.
Why is he doing that? And he just got all those books and stuff. Everybody's like, what the hell?
I'd be scared if I was out there and I heard that all of a sudden. I'd be like, what does it
I
mean?
know, right? Yeah.
Andy?
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about. Every last man at Shawshank felt free.
Oh.
It pissed the warden off something awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assume so.
Turn that off!
Oh. He's not gonna, or what is he doing?
Taking his time.
He turns it up.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's got a crazy look in his eye. Oh, yeah, he's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's real excited.
Andy got 2 weeks in the hole for that little stunt.
2 weeks.
Places in the world that aren't made out of stone, that there's something inside they can't touch. It's yours.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Brooks is a good example of why you need that.
Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. It's got no use on the inside. You better get used to that idea.
Like Brooks did.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I could see both sides, though.
No, of course. Definitely not simple.
Oh, he's back.
He's back for his rejection hearing.
Yeah.
You feel you've been rehabilitated? Oh, yes, sir. Without a doubt. And I can honestly say I'm a changed man.
Same thing he said at the beginning.
Society here, God's honest truth, absolutely rehabilitated.
He's saying it the same way.
No.
Rejected. Yeah, he's probably getting sick of that.
Here, little parole rejection present.
Is that a harmonica?
Oh my gosh.
Had to go through one of your competitors. I hope you don't mind.
I used to have my grandpa's harmonica in a box like that. That's how I do the harmonica.
Ooh, another poster. New girl for your 10-year anniversary. Marilyn Monroe.
Why is the music so like ominous? Makes me feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Leading up to something bad.
And it was as good as his word. He wrote 2 letters a week instead of 1.
Oh, he really did?
In 1959, the state senate finally clued into the fact they couldn't buy him off with just a $200 check.
Wow.
He made deals with book clubs, charity groups. He bought remainder books by the pound.
And he's smart.
He's very smart.
Yeah, super smart.
Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas.
Dumas, you know what that's about?
Really very relevant here.
The rest of us did our best to pitch in when and where we could. And they had transformed the
Oh, they
storage
need the
room
library.
smelling of
That's so
turds
nice.
and turpentine.
Wow, that place is huge now.
Yeah. There's a bustling library.
And they got music in
That's
there.
so cool.
That was also the year Warden Norton instituted his famous Inside Out program.
Our inmates, properly supervised, will be put to work outside these walls. While providing a valuable service at a bare minimum of expense to Mr. and Mrs. John Q. taxpayers.
Bare minimum of expense is a fairly loose term.
It certainly is.
I need this new highway contract. I don't get it, and I go under. That's a fact. You just have some of this fine pie my missus made specially for you.
Oh. A bribe. A bribe with a bigger bribe.
Ed, I wouldn't worry too much about this contract. To me, I already got my boys committed elsewhere.
Is he actually gonna...
He's taking the bribe.
Behind every dollar earned, there was Andy.
2 deposits, Maine National and New England First.
I was wondering if that guy was gonna take the money and then just not do what he said anyway.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, got a safe back there. Needs one for all the money.
Behind his Bible.
Yeah, the little
verse.
Bible verse.
Yeah.
Of course.
A river of dirty money running through this place.
Yeah, but the problem with having all that money is sooner or later you're going to have to explain where it came from.
Well, that's where I come in. Stocks, securities, tax-free municipals.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
FBI, IRS, whatever. It's going to lead to somebody.
Sure, but not to me. And certainly not to the warden.
All right, who?
Randall Stephen.
Yeah.
I conjured him out of thin air. He doesn't exist, except on paper.
What?
So then...
You can't just make a person up.
Sure you can. If you know how the system works, where the cracks are. Mr. Stevens has a birth certificate, driver's license, social security number. You know, the funny thing is, on the outside, I was an honest man, straight as an arrow. I had to come to prison to be a crook.
Pretty wild.
Yep.
I want to know, did he actually murder his wife or not?
I don't know, but I don't
Like,
know.
are they ever going to bring that up? I want them to tell us.
I don't know if they'll tell us.
Well, I work cheap. That's the trade-off.
Fresh fish.
Fresh
That what they're saying?
fish.
Yeah, fresh fish.
I was wondering if we were going to see Andy getting in on the bets with the new guys.
Tommy Williams came to Shawshank in 1965 on a 2-year stretch for B&E. Cops caught him sneaking TV sets out the back door of a J.C. Penney.
He's got that Elvis look.
Yeah,
I've been in and out since I was 13. You name the place, chances are I've been there. Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief.
Yeah, at all.
Whatever it was, something lit a fire under that boy's ass.
Just thinking maybe trying for my high school equivalency here. You helped a couple fellows with that. I don't waste time on losers, Tommy.
Oh, okay. Calm down.
You really mean that? Yes, sir. I do. Thing is, he don't read so good.
Don't read well.
Sounds like you. What do you normally say? What do you always...
When people say less when it should be fewer.
Yeah, that's the one.
He really liked the kid. Gave him a thrill to help a youngster crawl off the shit heap. But that wasn't the only reason. Prison time is slow time, so you do what you can to keep going.
Yeah, it gives them a whole nother thing to do. Another thing to focus on.
Andy's been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Wasted a fucking year of my time with this bullshit. Let's see how the score comes out. Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out.
Oh, he's really frustrated.
Goddamn cats crawling up trees. 5 times 5 is 25. This place!
Oh, Jesus. That's how I feel.
I wouldn't do well, but it's just because I didn't study.
5 times 5 is 25. Cats climbing up trees. That's what I'd say.
I was in Thomaston on a 2 to 3 stretch. Stole a car. It was a dumb thing to do. About 6 months left to go. Get a new cellmate in. Elmo Blatch.
Elmo?
6 to 12. Armed burglary. Said he pulled hundreds of jobs. Hard to believe how strung as he was. He'd cut a loud fart. He'd jump 3 feet in the air. Talked all the time. Places he'd been. Jobs he pulled. Women he f***ed. Even people he killed. So one night, like a joke, I say to him, yeah, Elmo, who'd you kill? He says,
I got me this job one time, bussing tables at a country club.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick out this guy, go in one night, and do his place. He wakes up, so I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy's...
He's really crazy.
Yeah.
See, this golf pro, but she's married some other guy. Some hotshot banker. And he's the one they pinned it on.
Wow, so he knows all that happened.
I have to say,
Is that gonna
that's
matter?
the most amazing story I ever heard.
Yeah, how was... Yeah, I mean...
You think he'd just fall to his knees and cry?
You know that wouldn't matter. With Tommy's testimony, I can get a new trial. Well, they'd have his last known address, names of relatives.
Yeah, they should have a record.
I don't even want to help him at all.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with this guy with the fragile ego.
The country club will have his old time cards, records, W-2s with his name on them.
Frain, if you want to indulge this fantasy, that's your business. Don't make it mine.
Damn, that's crazy.
All the stuff he's done.
I'd be just as indictable as you for laundering that money. Sir, I didn't...
Solitary, a month.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
A month? This is so frustrating.
Thomas.
Yeah, over here.
What you got? Board of Education.
Son of a bitch mailed it.
Like you did. You're gonna open it, you're gonna stand there with your thumb up your butt.
Oh, I bet he passed.
I know.
Well, shit.
I think he passed.
Yeah, I think he
For
passed.
Kid passed. C+ average.
Oh, that guy let him know.
Yeah.
That ought to help keep him going.
What you told to Frain was the truth.
Yes, sir.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury?
Just give me that chance.
This is strange.
You don't trust it?
No. He said that's what I thought.
Are they gonna kill him? Oh my god!
Yeah, I didn't trust that one bit. Why would he be meeting with him out there? Like,
A piece of shit.
wow.
Complete piece of shit.
Especially
warden.
since he threw him in the hole when he heard it. Like, there's no way that he would have just flip-flopped back.
I hate the warden so much.
That's crazy.
I'm sure by now you've heard. Man that young, less than a year to go, trying to escape.
Trying to escape.
It's hard to shoot him. Truly it did. We just have to put it behind us.
There's no chance
hate
Andy's
this
ever
guy.
getting out of here.
Yeah.
You will do the hardest time there is. No more protection from the guards. In the library, we'll have us a little book barbecue in the yard. You'll see the flames for miles.
This guy is nuts.
You understand me? Give him another month to think about it.
Are you kidding me? No.
Well, he's out now. That's insane. Yeah, he looks real messed up.
My wife used to say I'm a hard man to know. She was beautiful. I just didn't know how to show it, that's all. Killed her, Red. I didn't pull the trigger. I drove her away. And that's why she died, because of me.
I mean, she still made the decision to
he's
cheat on you.
Definitely just losing his mind, though. He's like starting to blame himself for shit.
Don't make you a murderer. Bad husband, maybe. You didn't pull the trigger.
Somebody else did, and I wound up in here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You think you'll ever get out of here?
One day, when I got a long white beard and 2 or 3 marbles rolling around upstairs, they let me out.
Tell you where I'd go.
Probably right.
To Huatanil, in Mexico. Open up a little hotel right on the beach. Buy some worthless old boat and fix it up new.
He's definitely looking a little crazy. His eyes.
Say what to nail.
In a place like that, I could use a man that knows how to get things.
I don't think I could make it on the outside, Andy.
Same problem Brooks had.
Yeah.
In here, I'm the guy who can get things for you, sure, but outside, all you need is the yellow pages. Hell, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Yeah, that would be so scary.
Yeah. He would be able to figure it out, though.
Yeah.
He's smart.
If you ever get out of here, do me a favor.
Sure, Andy.
There's a big hayfield up near Buxton. It's got a long rock wall with a big oak tree at the north end. At the base of that wall, you'll find a rock that has no earthly business in a Maine hayfield. Black, volcanic glass.
Obsidian?
Something buried under it I want you to have.
What, Andy? What's buried under it?
You'll have to pry it up to see.
I wonder what he would have buried there at that time. Like, obviously, he didn't know this was ever going to happen at the time he buried it.
I think he's going to kill himself.
What?
Andy come down to the loading dock today. He asked me for a length of rope.
Oh,
please tell me you didn't give it to him.
Shit.
You get it.
Oh, no.
How was I supposed to know?
Remember Brooks Hamlin? No. And he'd never do that.
I don't know.
They better not end this shit with
him dying
or hanging himself.
Yeah, and he just found out about the real murderer, and he's denied.
And then he had that connection with that kid that he was helping, and then he finds out that kid knows, and he can testify, and then the kid dies. So it's like
was in solitary for 2 months.
He probably feels guilty about the kid dying too.
Yeah.
My stuff down the laundry.
Ugh.
Shine my shoes. I want them looking like mirrors.
Ew, I hate him.
I know, I hate him so much.
That's like demeaning enough as it is, but especially after the way that guy just treated him and is denying him his possible way out of here.
And killed that kid and had him in the hole for 6 months. Or was it 3 months and then he put him in for another month? 4 months?
It was 2 months.
Oh, a month and a month?
Yeah.
2 months?
I mean, I'm sure to Andy it might as well have been 6 months, 6 years.
What's he doing? There's the rope.
Oh.
No way. He was looking crazy though.
Yeah, he looks like he's lost all hope.
Alone in the dark with nothing but your thoughts, time can draw out like a blade. That was the longest night of my life.
I'm worrying about Andy.
Yeah, he definitely thinks he was gonna kill himself. Guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I guess we're about to learn.
Tier 3 cell? Man missing on Tier 2 cell 245.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Don't make me come down there, I'll thump your skull for you. You better be sick or dead in there, I shit you not.
Oh my holy God.
Gonna leave us in suspense. He left him some old shoes.
He left him his shoes.
I want every man on this cell block questioned. Start with that friend of his. Him.
What is going on?
What do you mean he just wasn't here? Don't say that to me again.
But sir, he wasn't.
Tell me what this is.
Last night's count.
Mm-hmm. You see Dufresne's name there? I sure do. See, right there. He was in his cell at lights out.
Did he actually escape?
Yeah, but he was in the cell, so how he either escaped from inside the cell or he found a way to open the cell and get out, which I guess is maybe why he needed the rope.
Yeah.
But like, where would he use this rope?
I see you two all the time. You're thick as thieves, you are. He must have said something.
Not a word.
Man up and vanished like a in the wind. Some damn rocks on the windowsill.
Hey, those are dope rocks.
Let's ask her. Maybe she knows. What say there, Fuzzy Britches? Feel like talking?
Fuzzy Britches.
Why should she be any different? This is a conspiracy. That's what this is.
Oh, Jesus.
Please do not take it out on Red.
I know. He's definitely going to take it out on Red, though. And Red doesn't even know.
Ooh.
He just went straight through.
He's been tunneling.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. He got out. That's a tiny hole.
Did he do all that with the little hammer?
Yeah, I mean, he's been there a long time. He's had plenty of time to work on it.
That's insane.
Look at this.
Remember, because he told Red, he's like, there's no way that you could tunnel out of here with that small of a hammer.
All they found of him was a muddy set of prison clothes, a bar of soap, and an old rock hammer, damn near worn down to the nub.
Oh my
Worn down to the nub. Look how hard they're trying to find him.
That's insane. Yeah, he was doing that. He was writing his name on the wall. He must have been like, wow.
Yeah,
it's
and
easy to get through this wall with this. Well, not easy, but...
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
He figured that out this night and then shortly after asked for the Rita Hayworth poster.
So that's why he asked for it the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it appealed to his meticulous nature. An ice age here, million years of mountain building there. Geology is the study of pressure and time. That's all it takes, really.
Where was he putting the dirt?
Yeah, that's a great point.
That and a big goddamn poster.
It's worked on it a little bit at a time, every day, every night.
Most anything to keep his mind occupied. Turns out, Andy's favorite hobby was toting his wall out into the exercise yard.
Oh
my god.
I guess after Tommy was killed, Andy decided he'd been here just about long enough.
Look at split. Want to get home?
Just about finished, sir.
Want to get home? Yeah, so does Andy.
Asshole. Oh, he swapped some stuff.
Oh.
Andy did like he was told. Buffed those shoes to a high mirror shine. The guards simply didn't notice. Neither did I. How often do you really look at a man's shoes?
Wow.
That looks so goofy.
Good thing the shoes fit.
Yeah. Taking his pieces with him. Oh my god, that is...
Very claustrophobic, but definitely worth it.
Yeah. Not too bad, though.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Like those freaking cave divers that like this big and they're crawling through it. You ever see those videos?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying.
Wow, this is so satisfying.
I know.
Yeah, stormy night's the perfect time to do it.
He's timing it with the thunder and lightning.
Yep. Oh!
Yeah, that's a sewage drain. Whatever. You gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, that'd scar you for life, though. God, this is what they put him through.
God.
They forced him
Andy
to do
crawled
this.
to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even
You
imagine.
would do that for your freedom again, for sure.
Yeah.
500 yards. That's the length of 5 football fields.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Wow.
Freedom! All for a guy that didn't even do what he was convicted of doing.
Yeah.
The next morning, right about the time Raquel was spilling her little secret, a man nobody ever laid eyes on before strolled into the Maine National Bank.
Those are the same shoes.
Yep.
Except on paper.
May I help you?
He had all the proper ID, driver's license, birth certificate, social security card.
The name he gave.
Yeah.
I must say, I'm sorry to be losing your business. I hope you'll enjoy living abroad.
I'm sure I will.
He's so smart.
That's amazing.
Would there be anything else?
Please, could you add this to your outgoing mail?
I'd be happy to.
What was that?
I don't know.
Mr. Stevens visited nearly a dozen banks in the Portland area that morning. All told, he blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money.
Hell yeah.
Corruption, murder at Shawshank. This judgment coming.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your own cell. You can have Andy's cell.
Oh my god, I hope he actually gets screwed.
Yeah, in the book. What was it? Dear Warden, you were right. Salvation lay within.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Perfect comeuppance for this guy. Yes! Him too!
I wasn't there to see it, But I hear Byron Hadley started sobbing like a little girl when they took him away.
Bring him right back to this prison with all the inmates.
Norton had no intention of going that quietly.
Please tell me he doesn't take that. That's too easy for him.
I know. That's why I was like, oh no. Wow. What an absolute puss.
Samuel Norton, we have a warrant for your arrest. Open up.
I hope he's too much of a coward to actually do it. Although he's kind of being a coward by doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I hate that guy. But I wanted him to rot in jail.
Yeah, I wanted him to have a cell right here in Shawshank.
Mm-hmm.
Not long after the warden deprived us of his company, I got a postcard in the mail.
Oh, it's from that town.
The postmark said Fort Hancock, Texas.
Oh, Texas.
When I picture him heading south in his own car with the top down, it always makes me laugh.
What about you, Red?
Red's got to get out. We got to see him get out.
He better.
Because then he can go to that hayfield.
We got to see what Andy buried.
Mm-hmm. Here's the hearing.
They look like different people, though. Oh, please let them go.
Please.
Just let them go.
Ellis Boyd Redding, your files say
40
you
years.
served 40 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated? Well, now let me see.
This is different than his other...
He's not saying the same thing.
Yeah.
What do you really want to know? Am I sorry for what I did? There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret.
Is this going to work on them?
So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Do they like that?
I wonder if this is actually going to make the difference.
I know.
Yep.
He got approved. He's actually getting out. There's something that's like sad about it too, because he's like leaving his friends in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can go join his other friend, Andy.
I know. I hope they get together. They have to.
But first, he's got to go to that hayfield.
Yeah, we need to see what Andy buried. Come on now. Literally the same exact thing. Here's the halfway house.
Yeah. Is it Brooks's
It's
room?
The same room?
Wow.
Oh my god. Look, he's doing the
Same job.
Restroom break, boss?
You don't need to ask me every time you need to go take a piss. Just go.
Oh, wow. Old habits.
Yeah.
40 years I've been asking permission to piss. I can't squeeze a drop without say-so.
Go find the place.
No way I'm gonna make it on the outside. All I do anymore is think of ways to break my parole.
No.
The same thing that Brooks said.
All I want is to be back where things make sense, where I won't have to be afraid all the time. Only one thing stops me. A promise I made to Andy.
Go find it. Yes! Be real pissed off if Red killed himself.
I know, right?
I'd be real pissed off. Especially without even going and trying to find this shit.
Right.
He's looking for like a stone wall, right?
Mm-hmm. And an oak tree.
And a tree, yeah. Well, by golly, that looks like it could be it. Did you find it? Obsidian?
Oh my gosh, what is it gonna
I
be?
don't know.
Money.
Money. Okay. You got a lot more than that, though. Come on, Eddie. Give him some big bills.
Dear Red,
Oh, he made it back here?
if you've come this far, maybe you're willing to come a little further. You remember the name of the town, don't you?
That's
Say what's in there.
They want Neho.
Remember, Red, hope is a good thing, and no good thing ever dies. I will be
gots
hoping
to
that
go.
this letter
You gotta
finds
go.
your friend, Andy.
So he set that all up ahead of time. I mean, I assume that had to be because there's no way that whatever he would have put there would have been there for like 40 years.
Yeah. Well, the letter was addressed to Red, so obviously he didn't write that.
No, I know. I mean, like before
He's a fortune teller.
Yeah. I had a dream a long time ago, and I buried something 40 years ago.
I hope.
He made it.
There goes his hat. Doesn't care. Oh, it's Andy!
Oh my gosh. Damn. What a good ending.
Yeah. How did you like The Shawshank Redemption?
That was so good.
Yeah. It was really good.
That had one of the most satisfying, happy endings I've ever seen in a movie. It was so cathartic.
Yeah.
Very infuriating at times that Warden was horrible. Like, I think he could definitely go in like top 5 most hateable characters of all time.
Yeah, him and Chester Campbell.
Yeah, Dolores Umbridge.
Yeah.
And then just the injustice of Andy being in there for something he didn't do. And
that's
then,
the craziest part.
And
It's
then
like
they
he had to
found-
sit with that.
Yeah, and then even when Tommy came in and they found out about the real guy that did it, and then there's just nothing done to help him out there.
There's actually more done to stop him from getting out by killing Tommy.
Yeah,
Like,
and poor Tommy.
They were
died.
actively not trying to help.
Yeah, that poor kid had a
he just
wife
died
and kid.
And he just got his C+ average.
Yeah,
he passed
like his,
his
GED,
high
I
school.
guess.
Yeah. But that was a wild movie.
Yeah, it was.
And Brooks, that was sad.
That
There was a
was
lot
really
of sad moments in there. The ending was like kind of sad too, but it was like happy sad.
No, yeah, it was. I definitely had tears in my eyes, but
Yeah.
because of how satisfying it was, how happy it was. Yeah, that was definitely
That
a
was
good one.
Like super good.
I understand why it's hyped up as much as it has been. Because that's what we were saying when we were talking about it before we started watching it. Like, we'll see if it has that same effect on us. We'll
For
see
sure, yeah.
if we like it as much as the hype has led us to believe we should. And I definitely did. I will absolutely rewatch that movie more than once.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy because they like kind of lead you to believe that he's gonna off himself.
They really do.
At the end, yeah, and you're kind of like, oh my god, because he was like kind of acting a little crazy when he was talking to Red after he was in the hole and Tommy got killed and like all this stuff, and he's like realizing that he's not gonna get out. And it was kind of like what Red was saying, like you don't want to have hope because it'll like end up destroying you. So it almost kind of looks like, oh my god, like that's actually what happened to him. But then you find out that he escaped and you're like, oh my gosh, he escaped. And then like them going through all the stuff of how he escaped. He was plotting that for a while.
He was,
in the beginning of the movie,
Mhm.
because he got that picture really early and he started like right then pretty much.
Yeah, we got the little pickaxe thing, whatever it was called.
Yeah. So that's pretty wild that whole time he was going through that and he was like dumping the rocks and stuff through his
Little by
pants.
little.
Yeah.
He had so much time, so
Yeah.
it makes sense that he was able to do it. Very patient man. You have to have a lot of patience to work on that at as little as he did at a time.
I guess it's like he said though, you got a lot of time in there.
Yeah.
There's no need for patience because you got nowhere else to be.
Right, yeah.
Nothing else
it's not
to do.
like he had much of a choice. Like if he, tried to rush it, I guess he could have risked getting caught, but it was kind of easy to test your patience in there. But yeah, he was also such a smart guy. That risk that he took at the beginning when they were on the roof and he offered the captain of the guards help with the taxes on the money that he was going to be getting, and the guy almost threw him off the roof.
Yeah. That was kind of a trickle down effect because if he had never done that, he would have never done all the taxes for all of the officers. And then he wouldn't have done all the stuff for the warden. And then he would have never been able to get that money once he escaped because he would have never done all that stuff. And he would have never been able to like get the warden in trouble because he sent like all that information to the press is what it looked like.
Yeah, he had so many steps planned out, and that's because he actually held on to hope the whole time.
Yeah.
Red warned him about that, but he managed to hold on to it, understanding that he was going to get himself out of there eventually.
Yeah.
So he wanted to have everything figured out, not just the escape. It wasn't like he just got out and then was like, okay, now what? Like risking getting caught or not knowing where to go or what to do. He had everything prepared.
That was really good.
That was so good. Yeah.
It was so good.
Great movie.
It's such a piss off though, because I feel so bad for Andy. It's like his wife cheated on him.
Yeah.
He goes to jail for the murder that he didn't even do. He spends 40 years in there. Is that how long? No, he was in there for 20 years. Red was in there for 40 years.
Yeah. So even though he was able to get out, it is really sad that he had to spend all that time in there to begin with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would imagine that the life that he lives on the beach with Red in Mexico is definitely a really satisfying way to live. Like, hopefully better than what he ended up would have continued with his life had he not gone to prison. I mean, obviously not going to prison for a crime he didn't commit is better than going, but he was able to at least, like, silver lining, he got this really good outcome where he gets to live this life like even more free than you do in the real world.
Yeah, or how he lived before,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's just doing his boat thing, and now he's got his best friend with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful story, very beautiful ending.
It was a sad story, but an also a beautiful story.
Yeah, it takes a lot
story,
of
but
a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you have not already, please give this video a like because it helps us out so much, and subscribe if you're new, and check out the links in the description. Like I was saying, Tristan and I both have our own YouTube channels and Twitch streams linked down there, and we will see you in the next one.
Later.
Bye.